Hi, I'm Lachlan from Kashy, and today we're going to talk about why old cars burn oil. While engines burning oil is only usually attributed to older cars, it's an interesting concept to know about, and it's actually something that modern cars suffer from too. It's often caused by oil getting past either the piston or the seals and getting into the combustion chamber, being burnt as your car's running. For anyone who knows how an engine works, that might actually sound surprising, as a piston is meant to seal perfectly in the cylinder and create pressure. However, as engines are all made out of metal, there has to be room for expansion and contraction depending on the temperature of the metal. This means that pistons can't actually fit perfectly in cylinders. This might sound like a bit of a fallacy. If it can't seal perfectly in the cylinder, then how can it create penny pressure at all? Doesn't the gas just bypass it? Well, the people who invented the gasoline motor actually found a way to compromise and bypass this problem. I've taken this piston out of my personal project car just so I can show you what's going on here. Now, as a piston expands and contracts, there needs to be a way to take up the slack in the cylinder. The geniuses that invented the piston-powered motor came up with these little metal rings that slot into the side of the piston. As they sweep up and down the cylinder wall, they allow for that expansion and contraction while acting sort of like a broom head, pushing the last of the dust along, keeping that seal tight. As a motor ages, these rings actually can wear out, which means that more oil is able to bypass the piston and get into the combustion chamber. When this happens, that's more often than not what causes engine oil burning problems with older cars. While this sounds like it shouldn't be able to happen, it's actually a perfectly normal function of the motor. The oil has to stick to the sides to prevent the rings from wearing out the cylinders really quickly. It's called stiction and lubrication. There might be other ways that oil can leak into the cylinder heads and cause oil burning, however that's the most common way on older cars. Thanks again, I'm Lachlan from Kashy.